Day 39, dry fire, optic versus open sight. More of an opinion rather than dry fire today. But it's going to help you understand better how your eye works and how aiming works. Why I think an optic is better. Reason number one. It is easier for you to acquire the target with the dot because you've got one focal plane. Remember, your eye can only focus on one thing at a time. With open sight, you've got three focal points: rear sight, front sight, and target. Which means that you gotta be bouncing your focal point here and there until you're sort of like happy to take the shot. Which means there's gonna be more time trying to align here because you've got sights and target to align. On this one, it's just a dot on the target and you take the shot. Reason number two, and it's actually one of my favorite reasons, it's this. You are able to see what you're doing wrong much easier in a dot than you are in open sights. Here's why. Because you are able to see the dot and it's quite bright, you're able to see it dipping, or if it stays still. Because if it stays still just before the bang, that means you're accurate. If it moves just before the bang, that means that is where the shot is gonna go. So that is basically shot calling. It's a very important skill to learn and one of my favorites to learn. And that is why it's easier on the dot than it is on open sights. Because again, on open sights, you've got three focal points. And I'm asking you, are you able to see this dipping down just before you take the shot, or did it stay still before it recoiled? Very difficult to see. Again, as I said, focal points plus the fundamentals. But I think I've also figured out why it's difficult for people to see that. It's because the front sight is not bright enough. So I advise everybody now, please replace your front sight with a fiber optic of your favorite color. Please make sure it's green. I'll explain on another video why. Number three, it's because, I guess they're all related to 1, 2, and 3, but it's easier for you to shoot multiple shots and see where they're going, even learning doubles. Because again, because you're able to see your sights doing this and coming back on target, easier in a dot. In this, because it's dull and there's so many things to concentrate on, it's difficult to keep on seeing this thing that they call predictive shooting. I don't believe in it. I'll explain again in another video. But because you're able to see, you don't need to predict. That's why. The fourth reason, that is a bonus reason, is why you are able to be more accurate or more precise when you're shooting with a dot. Is because of this. It doesn't matter where the dot is in the window. Yes, some windows have got some parallax on the edges, but really it doesn't matter. So even if I present the gun incorrectly, as long as my dot is exactly where my target is and I take the shot, it's going to be on target. With open sights, that's not the case because it's on top of the slide. And the other thing is it's directed by these two things. It's not like a hologram thing that's sitting inside of a window that it doesn't matter where it is, because wherever the dot is, that's where the barrel is pointing. Wherever and only it's equal height, that's where the barrel is pointing. If it's not equal height, the barrel is pointing at different places. So that is my 4 reasons why I think a dot is much superior than open sights. Happy dry fire and love life.